mean, you actually had to be outside so a person could see how you live, and um, my mom had to know your mom if we were playing and things like that. Like we come from a different
Yep.
era. Now they just go on your Facebook and say, "Oh, they cool, okay, cool." Like, no, they not. I could be a fucking murderer. And I told somebody that when I was doing mentor work. I'm like, yo, y'all be liking this shit, man. Like, do y'all know that I could be teaching y'all kids how to sell crack? Like, do y'all know that like I could be pimping y'all daughters? Like, I could be the worst type of person. I could be a complete scumbag because y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. Y'all don't come to the monthly meetings or the quarterly meetings that we have when we ask you all to come show up and tell us what we need to do. And so you can listen to the things that we would like for you to do. Y'all don't even show up for that shit. But you think that I'm okay just because of my reputation or my character and my integrity? That's fine. I appreciate that. I congratulate and I salute that you know that I'm gonna be a stand-up person. But that ain't necessarily everybody.
True.
That ain't everybody. I don't want to harm nobody kids. Cause if I had kids of my own, I would be That's another reason why I'm scared to have kids. Cause I don't even know if I would be able to keep myself in check. But I would definitely want to know what my kids are, who they're around, who the parents are, who the friends are, the cousins.
100%. I had this little girl. I think they were in like 4th or 5th grade at the time. My daughter brought her home, and I was like, where's her mother? So she's like, oh, we were gonna ask you if she could spend the night. I said, yeah, nah, I need to talk to her mom. I need to meet her mom before we can do any of that. So I had her mom. I said, give me your mom's number. She gave me a number. I called her. We talked, for a hot minute. And after we finished talking, she was telling me that her 2 older daughters wasn't going to be home. And it was perfect that her daughter wanted to spend the night. So I said, oh, okay. I mean, I know she would be safe here, but like she was just extremely comfortable with the little baby being here. And I'm not saying that something would happen, but I had 3 teenage boys here. So I'm like, you don't want to know, who's here?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
She said, the little girl didn't have any clothes because, like I said, they walked home together. So I was like, I said, the only way that I'll agree to this is if, you stop by and I can meet you face to face. I want you to see where your daughter will be sleeping tonight. So she's like, okay, I'll stop by to bring her some clothes so she can wash up and all. And I was like, perfect. What time are you coming? So she was like, about 8:30. I said, all right, cool. So 8:30 rolled around, 9 o'clock. Okay, I give her a little more time.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. Now I'm dozing. So I'm like, call your mom. She called her mom. She's like, she's not answering. And I'm like, okay. Do you have a key to your house? So she was like, no, my mom is usually there and I get in. But even that, I don't want to take her home and leave her there by herself. So I'm just like, oh my God. Okay. I said, okay. So I called her mom, left a message, and then I was like, Jesus Christ, this is too much. So I texted her mom and I was like, hey, it's getting late. I was hoping to meet you face to face. You bring the baby some clothes. She's fine, but I just would have preferred to put a face to the name. Said, but I'm about to go to sleep, and hopefully when you pick up in the morning, I get to meet you. 8 o'clock, 8:15, I see the little girl walking past my room. So I jump up, I get out the bed. I was like, where are you going? She's like, oh, well, my mom's outside. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. I hurry up, put on my robe, put on my house shoes. By the time I made it to the front door, the little girl was running down the street. Her mama didn't even stop yet. Her mom did not stop at my house. So I'm like, oh my God, what if somebody else picked her up? So I call her mom instantly. I'm like, hey, did you pick your baby up? So she was like, yeah, I thought your address was this instead of this. So you made your daughter walk a block by herself when you're in the car? She's like, oh, I got her right now. I say, okay, I'm happy you got her, but she can never spend a night over here again. You all have a great day. I was just like, lady, did you just want a night off? Tell your baby to go to school and see which one of her friends' house she could spend a night at. But I was like, yeah, never again. I told my daughter, don't ask to spend a night at anybody's house, because if this is how your friends do when they're spending the night, I'm sure you being there just absolutely means nothing. So don't ask me, can you stay out? And don't ask me, can your friend stay open?
And
I
then
was
they wonder
so
why these babies
mad.
are
Like,
popping up.
lady, what is your problem? And she had no issue with it.
And they wonder why these babies are missing.
Exactly.
I had
To this
take
day, I
classes
can't
for
put a
this
face
shit.
to her name. I have no idea what she looks like.
I had to take classes for this, type of thing because I think the survey on one of the documents I had between the ages of 11 to 13, girls are being kidnapped and put into they're being pimped basically. It's a whole industry, and it's like $1 billion industry. So
I'm sure it's probably more than that. Sex trafficking. Look, girls.
You got guys out
very
here who specifically
inexperienced.
they specifically want young girls like that. And it's just like, yo, you got sickos out here. You would think parents would be more involved, aware, and in tune with what's going on. And they will want to make sure that they know who their kids are around at all times.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I did not get the logic behind her not coming to meet me. I mean, like, what if we weren't who we said we were and we were in the business of sex trafficking? Now we just got a 12-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
Cause he threw me off.